One of the most unique superstars in football history. He dazzled in various roles and paved a path for a future generation of quarterbacks. This is the story of Kordell Stewart. Kordell Stewart was born on October 16, 1972, in the heart of New Orleans. He was raised in the close-knit suburb of Marrero, just across the Mississippi River. Life was far from easy in Marrero. Kordell's mother, Florence Stewart, tragically passed away due to cancer when he was just 12 years old. Left to navigate life's challenges without her, Kordell's father, Robert Stewart, took on multiple jobs, including that of barber, house painter, and carpenter. He did everything he could to provide for Kordell and his two siblings. With his father as a role model, Kordell learned the values of hard work and responsibility. He often pitched in, helping his father cut hair, cook family dinners, and was responsible for household chores, beginning at a young age. Kordell's willingness to take responsibility shaped his character and taught him essential life skills, such as a strong work ethic. Despite facing hardships, Kordell Stewart's father did a great job of raising Kordell as an honorable man. Robert Stewart ensured Kordell stayed clear of the pitfalls that could have steered him off track on the tough streets of Marrero. Thanks to his father's guidance, Kordell showed focus and dedication to both his academics and his athletics. Kordell Stewart's journey to greatness truly began during his high school days at John Ehret High School in Marrero. Despite his late start in the world of football, his talent left little doubt that he had a bright future ahead of him. In his junior year, Stewart assumed the role of starting quarterback. He had a natural gift for the game of football and threw for 1,645 yards and 19 touchdowns. And then in his senior season, Kordell took his game to a new level. Starring in an option offense, he was absolutely electric at John Ehret High, both as a passer and as a rusher. Through the air, he tallied 942 yards and sent 17 touchdowns. Not quite the sums he posted in his junior year, but he made up the difference and more on the ground. As a runner, he was phenomenal, amassing 923 rushing yards and 23 touchdowns. His performances were spectacular. He led John Ehret High School to an 8-3 record and, more importantly, the district championship. He earned the titles of Louisiana's most valuable player and New Orleans Player of the Year. College recruiters were battling to secure his services, but despite the stardom and attention, his character remained consistent. He still remained respectful and willingly obliged to all his home chores and academic expectations. His dedication both on and off the field proved maturity well beyond his years. Kordell Stewart opted to accept a scholarship to the University of Colorado, a decision that would set the stage for his quick rise in the world of college football. The Buffaloes, led by head coach Bill McCartney, ran an option-based offensive scheme, allowing Kordell Stewart to excel. Although his freshman year saw limited action on the field, Stewart's sophomore season in 1992 marked the beginning of something special. In his first game of the season, Kordell led Colorado to an impressive victory against their rivals in Colorado State. During the game, Stewart accumulated 409 yards and 4 touchdown passes, but that was just the start. By the end of the season, Kordell Stewart's stats were off the charts. He set a new school record with 2,109 passing yards in just 9 games and tied another school record with 12 touchdown passes. Colorado rode the wave of Stewart's talent all the way to the Aloha Bowl. Then, his junior year, Kordell took another leap forward. Stewart proved himself as a multi-threat player, breaking his passing record 2,299 with yards in the air and 11 touchdowns. But on top of that, he added 524 yards on the ground and 6 rushing touchdowns. He was the complete package, a quarterback who could both sling passes and dash down the field with equal finesse. At the time, his style of dominance was revolutionary. Rich Neuheisel, an assistant coach under McCartney, was a key contributor to Kordell Stewart's rapid development in college. Neuheisel used his experience working with Troy Aikman at UCLA to help Stewart reach his potential. As Stewart entered his senior year in 1994, he emerged as a more refined and complete quarterback. While his passing statistics, including 2,071 yards and 10 touchdowns, didn't surpass previous records, he drastically reduced his interceptions. His ability to adapt and evolve was evident as he continued to be a potent rushing threat, accumulating 639 rushing yards and 7 touchdowns. But the greatest game of Kordell Stewart's college career was against the University of Michigan in late September. With the clock winding down, Stewart launched a 64-yard Hail Mary pass to wide receiver Michael Westbrook to secure a 1-point win that would be remembered for generations.
Touchdown! Caught by Westbrook for a touchdown!
Stewart's college journey climaxed at the 1995 Fiesta Bowl, where he led Colorado to victory over the University of Notre Dame. In the game, he passed for 205 yards and scampered for 143 rushing yards on just 7 carries in a legendary college finale. By the time his college career was finalized, pundits couldn't wait to see how his unique style would translate to the NFL. Kordell Stewart's transition to the NFL came with some obstacles. Despite being considered a first-round talent with a ton of potential, questioned whether or not his style would be successful at the highest level. While Stewart was adamant about pursuing a career as a quarterback, they saw a multi-dimensional athlete who could play a nice role in various positions. Some labeled him as a jack-of-all-trades but master of none. A lot of these labels stemmed from the fact that he was a black quarterback who was far from a traditional pocket passer. But the Pittsburgh Steelers saw enough value in Kordell to draft him in the second round of the 1995 NFL Draft as the 60th overall pick. At the time, the Steelers were already set at the quarterback position with Neil O'Donnell and backup Mike Tomczak. However, head coach Bill Cowher recognized Stewart's exceptional speed and wanted to utilize his talents in creative ways. During Stewart's rookie season in 1995, he saw spot duty at multiple positions, but started in only 2 of the 10 games he appeared in. As a quarterback, he attempted just 7 passes, completing 5, one of which resulted in a touchdown. As a wide receiver, he contributed 235 yards and added a touchdown. And as a rusher, he added another 86 yards and 1 more touchdown. In a time when NFL quarterbacks were often typecast into rigid roles, Stewart defied convention. His playing style helped pave the way for the more dynamic, freewheeling NFL that would emerge years later. His ability to play all 3 skill positions earned him the nickname Slash, given by Steelers color commentator Myron Cope to reflect the slashes in his role. During Stewart's rookie season, Pittsburgh won 11 games and made it to the conference title game for the 2nd consecutive year. Facing the underdog Indianapolis Colts, the Steelers secured a 2016 victory. Though the Steelers ultimately fell short in Super Bowl 30 against the Dallas Cowboys, it was evident that Stewart's unique abilities added a new dimension to the team's offense. With Neil O'Donnell's departure before the 1996 season, the starting quarterback position was up for grabs, and Stewart seized the opportunity. Although he still expressed his desire to be the team's primary quarterback, his versatility was undeniable. In 1996, he played all 16 games, starting 2 as a wide receiver. As a wideout, he tallied 293 receiving yards and 3 touchdowns. On the ground, he showcased his explosive speed, accumulating 171 rushing yards and an impressive 5 rushing touchdowns. One standout play was when he recorded an 80-yard rushing touchdown against the Carolina Panthers. At the time, the play marked the longest rushing touchdown by a quarterback in NFL history. The Steelers, aided by Stewart's all-around contributions, enjoyed an 8-game winning streak and secured a playoff berth. As Kordell Stewart's NFL career continued to evolve, football experts began to open their eyes to the possibilities of quarterbacks like him that defied the conventional norms placed on the position. Kordell Stewart's NFL journey reached a significant milestone in 1997 when he achieved his long-standing dream of becoming a starting quarterback. Pittsburgh Steelers head coach Bill Cowher entrusted him with the keys to the offense, setting the stage for a historical season. Stewart entered the 1997 season with a talented supporting cast that included Pro Bowl running back Jerome Bettis and wide receiver Yancey Thigpen. And in his new role, Stewart's self-confidence was at an all-time high. He claimed on a pre-game radio show in August 1997, "I will be a Pro Bowl quarterback, and I will go to the Hall of Fame someday." Then he backed the statement up with his play. Over the course of the season, Stewart solidified his reputation as a legitimate superstar. He passed for 3,020 yards and recorded 21 passing touchdowns, proving he could launch the rock at an elite level. But his running was what set him apart from his peers. His best play might have been when he sealed late-season victory with a remarkable 74-yard touchdown run. Stewart rushed for 476 yards and scored 11 rushing touchdowns during the season. He also posted 2 games in which he passed and ran for a total of 5 touchdowns. In 1997, Slash became the first quarterback in NFL history to throw for 20 touchdowns and run for 10 in a single season. His ability to keep opposing defenses off balance allowed both Jerome Bettis and Yancey Thigpen to have career-defining seasons, contributing to the Steelers' 11-5 record. Despite Kordell's revolutionary season, the Steelers came up short in the AFC Championship game against the Denver Broncos, led by the legendary John Elway. Stewart managed to throw 1 passing touchdown and rush for another, but he struggled with 3 interceptions and a crucial fumble, ultimately resulting in a 24-21 loss. Even though he didn't capture a Super Bowl title, Stewart's electrifying play style endeared him to Pittsburgh fans and solidified his status as the city's most beloved sports figure. As Kordell Stewart entered the 1998 season, the Pittsburgh Steelers faced significant changes in their coaching staff. The Steelers lost offensive coordinator Chan Gailey, who had played a crucial role in their previous success after he accepted the head coaching position with the Dallas Cowboys. To replace Gailey, the team brought in Ray Sherman from the Minnesota Vikings. Yancey Thigpen, Stewart's top wide receiver, also departed via free agency. And if that wasn't enough, by mid-season in 1998, the Steelers found themselves dealing with the loss of 3 of their 5 starting offensive linemen from the 1997 AFC Championship game. This substantial change in personnel posed significant challenges for Stewart and the Steelers' offense. Unfortunately, Stewart's performance during the 1998 season did not meet the high expectations set by his previous season's output. He experienced regression, throwing 18 interceptions and only 11 touchdowns. His ground game faltered as well, as he only recorded 2 rushing touchdowns in total. It became apparent that opposing defenses were adapting to his style of play. Off the field, Stewart had to contend with the complexities of being a team leader and a focal point for fans. In a particularly disheartening incident, after a game in 1998 against the New England Patriots, Stewart was leaving Three Rivers Stadium when a fan from his own team threw a beer at him and subjected him to a racial slur. Tom Donahoe, the Steelers' director of football operations, acknowledged the growing pain Stewart experienced in 1998 and 1999, but expressed confidence that these challenges would ultimately contribute to his development as a quarterback. The team still had Stewart's back and wanted to continue rolling with him as their number 1 guy. The turn of the millennium brought significant changes and a resurgence of Kordell Stewart's career with the Pittsburgh Steelers. The year 2000 began with coach Bill Cowher naming Kent Graham as the starting quarterback. The team's season, however, got off to a rocky 1-3 start under Graham's leadership. When Graham suffered a hip injury, Stewart was called upon to take over the starting role. During the 2000 campaign, Stewart displayed improved consistency, limiting his interceptions to 8 while throwing for 11 touchdowns. His dynamic presence as a rushing quarterback remained evident with 436 yards and 7 rushing touchdowns. The Steelers won 7 of the 11 games he started as quarterback, but their playoff hopes were dashed. The team finished with a 9-7 record but still missed by 1 game. Then, 2001, saw the organization make further changes. 2 new coaches, Tom Clements as QB coach and Mike Mularkey as offensive coordinator, played critical roles in Kordell Stewart's development as a quarterback. Stewart at the time was firmly established as the starting quarterback. Under the coaching of Clements and Mularkey, Stewart achieved his best season as a pro, throwing for over 3,000 yards, completing 60% of his passes, and earning a passer rating of 81.7. He contributed 14 passing touchdowns and added 5 more as a runner. Stewart's outstanding performance earned him a Pro Bowl selection and the recognition as the Steelers' MVP. The 2001 Steelers finished with a 13-3 regular season record and secured the top seed in the AFC playoffs. Stewart had evolved into a leader both on and off the field, and Pittsburgh rallied around him. The Steelers' playoff journey seemed promising as they convincingly defeated the defending Super Bowl champion Baltimore Ravens in the divisional playoffs. Their path to the Super Bowl, however, was halted by the New England Patriots in the AFC Championship game. In the matchup against New England, Stewart threw 3 picks and failed to register a touchdown. Kordell Stewart and the Steelers fell short in a 24-17 heartbreak, falling slightly short of glory once again. The 2002 season saw Stewart beginning as the starting quarterback for the Pittsburgh Steelers. However, his tenure in that role was short-lived. In a game against the Cleveland Browns, Stewart threw an ill-fated pass into double coverage, resulting in an interception. Coach Bill Cowher decided to replace him with the increasingly popular backup, Tommy Maddox. Although Stewart would start 2 more games in place of an injured Maddox to keep the team's playoff hopes alive, Maddox eventually returned as the starter, and Stewart's time in Pittsburgh came to an end. Following his departure from Pittsburgh, Stewart found himself in a new chapter with the Chicago Bears. The Bears, a franchise struggling to find stability at the quarterback position, could thrive as their starter during the 2003 season. Unfortunately, Stewart's struggles continued as Chicago stumbled through the early part of the season. Replaced Stewart with Chris Chandler, a seasoned quarterback who had led the Atlanta Falcons to a Super Bowl appearance in previous years. After Chandler's tenure proved unsuccessful, Stewart briefly reclaimed the starting position before being benched in favor of rookie Rex Grossman. The 2003 season ended with the Bears posting a 7-9 record, missing out on the playoffs, and releasing Stewart from the roster. Stewart's journey continued in 2004 when he joined the Baltimore Ravens. Though initially signed as a backup to quarterback Kyle Baller, Stewart also served as a replacement for the injured Anthony Wright during the season. Surprisingly, Stewart made an unexpected impact when he stepped in as an emergency replacement for punter Dave Zastudil. In his first punting effort since his days at John Ehret High School in New Orleans, the 10-year NFL veteran punted 5 times for a 35.4 average. Stewart's time with the Ravens, however, was brief. They released him at the conclusion of the 2004 season. Although Stewart was briefly reacquired by the Ravens during the 2005 season due to an injury to Kyle Baller, he only appeared in 1 game, attempting no passes. Eventually, Kordell Stewart's NFL career drew to an end. He was not picked up by any team, and a few years later, he officially announced his retirement from professional football in 2012. Beyond the football field, Stewart ventured into other avenues and relationships. He became a father to a son named Sire with his ex-girlfriend, Tanya Richardson. In 2009, Stewart's journey towards settling down took a different turn when he met Portia Williams Stewart at the Lucky Lounge in downtown Atlanta. Their love story unfolded on the reality show Real Housewives of Atlanta, and 2 years later, they celebrated their marriage with a posh and glamorous reception featured on WeTV's Platinum Weddings. However, things didn't quite pan out for the couple, leading to Portia Williams Stewart filing for divorce in 2013. Reports circulated that Stewart was not willing to provide spousal support after the separation. In terms of work, Stewart explored a career in sports commentary, making appearances on ESPN's College Football Live, including NFL Live and Mike and Mike in the Morning. In 2012, he began a stint as the co-host of WZGC 92.9 The Game, an afternoon drive radio sports talk show in the Atlanta market, a role he held for several years. Outside of sports commentary, Stewart also made appearances on various game shows, including Deal or No Deal and Pros vs. Joes. Though Kordell Stewart never won a Super Bowl and was never inducted into the Hall of Fame, he still left a major impact on the NFL. He broke through racial barriers, proving that black quarterbacks could succeed in the NFL as running quarterbacks. In 2008, the NFL recognized Stewart as the 6th most versatile player in its history, showcasing his influence on the game. His playing style paved the way for a future generation of running quarterbacks and a more dynamic league. He conducted himself with the same demeanor and dignity throughout his entire career, and will be remembered as one of the elite Swiss Army knives to every step foot on the gridiron. Thanks for being a legend and watching until the end. Make sure to subscribe and ring the bell so you will be notified when I drop my next video. Until next time, peace.